Hey there, Entertainerheads. It's already Friday night and it's time to start a new vlog. And yes, once again, I have not filmed anything all week. So tonight I'm headed for John Holman's Wordplay, but first, let's take a look at the Fireman's Challenge in my city.
On the red side from Kitchener, Northwest combo, 30 years young, they call it cheering you on, man. Everybody's trying to do this as a 40-year-old now. If he does it, he'll do it.
Over on the red side, across the finish line, 149.01 from Kitchener, Northwest combo. 30 years young, they call him Chop Chop. It's Darcy.
Alright, you've just seen some firefighting action right there. Even though not real firefighting, of course. If I don't get over to Wordplay, I'm going to be rather late, and I probably won't be able to read my poems then. So let's head over there right now.
Nature is complete with beginnings and endings, but our minds see only glimpses like that of a partially painted portrait. And these glimpses become our world as we know it. I too, Plato, see the shadows on the wall.
Disconnect. 164 lives lost on the Nebraska roads this year. Drive carefully. The sign said, an electronic sign, a changing message. Now, remember, it is harvest season. Drive safe. What is a harvest? More lives? Is that all? Is not 64 enough to fill a quota? Are the messages really connected? Colors of nature. A red-tailed hawk soars in true freedom while the finch enjoys the branch. The aspen branch with golden leaves. A raven, black as coal, soars blue skies. A delicate butterfly seeking the last blooming flowers red. Gray mule deer blends into the aspens and disappears like the white wisps of fall.
I go back to the car to wait. I have to wait because for 2 days now I've worked too late to pick up the refill before closing, and I can't let it go another day because I can't go around working with my nerves all bound up, tangled, wound up tight like a golf ball about to explode, the shrapnel of sharp words sure to follow. I start the engine, idle silently on battery power, lower the front windows just a crack out of habit, you know, carbon monoxide, but it's a hybrid. A tan minivan pulls in facing my car. The driver looks like Janis Joplin made respectable. Curly wild hair, tamed and sprayed into submission. She leans forward, forehead on the steering wheel. Is she okay? Maybe looking at her phone, praying, crying. She's like that for 10, 15 minutes more. She must be asleep. How can she sleep like that in a parking lot? I can't even sleep like that in my own bed. Heaving and twisting from side to side, snoring on my back, hanging my bare feet over the edge. Periods of restlessness, according to my Fitbit.
Like a shark, lives for blood. A big pike will try to eat a full-grown duck. They'd like to be alligators. A pike's eyes glow in the dark. If you catch one watching you, you'd better pull anchor. I once caught a pike in a ditch, and it had a warbler in its stomach, and another pike, and a Zippo lighter. A man at work told me he caught a bass in Pine Lake with its stomach torn out. A pike had gutted it for him. The pike is 1,000,000 years old. It's seen every craft man's invented. It's too voracious for its own good, though, and will attack a paint chip spoon dangled over the edge of a rowboat. Its brain's about the size of a marble. The best way to catch a pike is with a sucker or shiner hooked to the spine. In Indiana, a northern pike mauled a child playing patty cake in the shallow water of an inland lake. The clouds stay pink for days.
We're gonna take it down again. Long way if you come down to the river, I bet you're gonna find some people who need. You don't have to worry if you got money on the river all day. Big waves from our planet, our planet, people mercy. And rolling on the river, rolling on the river. Thank you. We're Ginger Bakers. Got 2 more tunes for you. Give it up for.
Okay, entertainer heads, you have just seen Wordplay Poetry with guest poet David Dodd Lee, whatever his name is, who did a lot of nature-related poems. And then you just seen Ginger and her Baked Goods. Really good band with a saxophone and a trumpet. Well, how come she wasn't playing the Rhapsody last weekend? Would have made the Rhapsody a little bit better. And I caught a little bit of that right after I came up from my Wordplay. So tomorrow we're headed for Goshen, and we're going to check out the Millrace Arts Festival down there and see what we can see there. But first, we're going to go back to the house and get some sleep and maybe film a Medical Mania, possibly. And we'll pick it up tomorrow, possibly. Hey there, Entertainerheads. It's now at Saturday afternoon, and I'm at the 2018 Millrace Art Fair. Excellent. And you just heard Bride of Neptune, or Brides of Neptune. Brides, plural form, not singular, plural. Anyway, there's going to be a few more bands that are going on all day, and we got plenty of art things over by the band tent over there, and a lot of artists selling a lot of really nice stuff. And we're going to take a look at those in a few seconds. Alright, here at the Millrace Art Fair, we have a couple of food vending trucks, and we have a kids activity tent over here, and we have lots and lots of art. And the people here can vote on their favorite artist and their art. And we have henna tattoos over here. It's like Indian type tattoos. And we have 40 plus art vendors in the Millrace Festival here.
Yeah, that came from there. Wait, who did that?
A lot of type stuff here too.
I don't know if that's still the case, but it's definitely known for
He got balls and football. He got long fingers. He shoots Coca-Cola. He says, I know you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me.
small towns inbound.
Okay, entertainer heads, that was the mill. I'm sorry. Okay, entertainer heads, that was the Arts at the Mill. And I'm sorry, I got the name of this festival wrong previously. But anyway, the past is in the past. And the last band you heard was Waterbound, and it actually had one of my former bandmates from when I was in Urban Renewal years ago. That's right, he was in Urban Renewal when I played drums for Urban Renewal, and before Urban Renewal I played in City Lights, which did not have the best band leader, but we're not getting into that right now. Anyway, we are headed for South Bend and the Well, and we will pick it up from there. Okay, Entertainerheads, that was the Indies Showcase, and I hope I didn't mess up my ears from sitting too close to the speakers, and I hope you can hear everything okay. Anyway, the bands were Spaceship, Best Sleep, Ryan Kerr, Fats Dutch, and finally Harry Waters, with no relation to Roger Waters, who I've seen back in 2012 at Wrigley Field, but that was a different story. And hopefully those videos are still on my channel if YouTube hasn't removed them because of copyright purposes. Well, we're going to see what we're going to do next week, and hopefully I'll bring you more stuff. But in the meantime, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that blue thing if you're using a PC or an iPhone or something. But any other devices, just subscribe anyway. And hit my Facebook page and give that a like. The links are down there. And until next week, don't forget to be entertained and stay tuned for Medical Mania and other things coming up on my channel shortly. Good night, everybody.